thanks very much for coming along this evening. You all know why we're here. We're here to express our concern to the Prime Minister, Mrs May, about her support for the escalation of tensions and action in the Korean Peninsula. We're here today to argue that a negotiated settlement is the only way to resolve the problems in that region. War is not the answer. War will lead to nuclear war, and no one wants to go down that route.
As Kate said, the reason for being here today is because we're all extremely concerned about the threat of war around Korea, around North Korea. And I, for one, was absolutely chilled when I heard Donald Trump's speech at the United Nations last week, because he said that what he wanted to do was that it would be necessary to destroy the whole of North Korea. Now that is 25 or 26 million people, and that is really just not acceptable to anybody at all. We do not need war. We do not need nuclear weapons. They say that the reason for this escalation is because North Korea is testing nuclear weapons. Now, I'm against nuclear weapons, as I'm sure everybody here is. I'm against the testing of nuclear weapons. I'd like to see world disarmament, not just of nuclear weapons, but of the conventional weapons, which also are destroying so many lives around the world. But let's be honest, the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council all have nuclear weapons, much more powerful weapons than North Korea. The United States is the only country so far which not only has nuclear weapons, but which has used them in Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. No to nuclear war. No to any war. No to conventional war around Korea, but no to the threat of nuclear war.
Theresa May, heresy! 5, 6, 7, 8! Theresa May, heresy! Theresa May, heresy! Nuclear war, no way! Theresa May, heresy! 1, 2, 3, 4! 1, 2, 3, 4! Theresa May, heresy! Theresa May, heresy!
We're outside Downing Street, not just because that's a good place to protest, but because Theresa May is deeply implicated in the Western foreign policy that is being pursued at the moment. She is Donald Trump's main ally, main promoter anywhere around the world, and that is an absolute disgrace and a shame. The British government of all stripes have actually supported the wars that have been pursued over the last 16 or 17 years. And one of the things we need to do, and one of the things we have an opportunity to do now, is to put massive pressure to get people out on the streets time after time to change British foreign policy once and for all, and to end this cycle of war.
Thanks very much, and I hope to see you soon. Safe journey home.